Hello and welcome to a Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix. I have an old game that somebody suggested to me that I did a quick look of, and I thought, well, it doesn't seem that long, so we should do a Let's Play of it, because it seems a little interesting. That game being Inherit the Earth, a quest for the Orb. Though I do want to note, I am going to use a walkthrough.
We see the sky, we see the land, we see the water, and we wonder.
I guess, like, since we already said I can talk, it's like, because it just seems to be like, go look for the orb, and it's like, oh, okay, do you have any directions? No? You don't even have an actual map for me, where the king is and where the orb was? Heck. So with the walkthrough, it'll make things quite a bit quicker and easier.
They also knew the secret of life, and they used it to give us the four great gifts: thinking minds, feeling hearts, speaking mouths, and reaching hands.
I mean,
we are their children.
Animals have hearts. Haven't you ever seen a dog?
How to use our hands,
or wolf,
and how to
cat?
speak. They showed us the joy of using our minds. They loved us, and when we were ready, they surely would have given us the secret of happiness.
Also, they have eyes on their hands for some reason.
And now we see the sky, the land, and the water that we are heirs to, and we wonder, why did they leave? Do they live still in the stars, in the ocean depths, in the wind? We wonder, was their fate good or evil? And will we also share the same fate one day?
I guess that's bacterium. I don't know. They wouldn't know about it, right? Because they're in the medieval world. When did this game come out? I don't know. Moving my microphone just a tad so it's more in front of me. Hyena. Also, this is a game about racism. It's kind of funny that they're like, the orb's stolen. Who could have done it? Probably the fox, because they're sneaky. Yeah, and then they're like, well, yeah, you should find it or else we're gonna arrest you, because we're hella racist. Or speciesist, to be more matter of fact. Was this made around the same time I was like, what was that game about the bear? Because it looks very much like it, well, with its boxiness.
I won! I won! I knew I could defeat you!
What? Why, how did you...
While your pawn was still searching in the Cave of Tears, my paladin made it through the forest to home base! You were taken totally by surprise!
Is this a voice actor that does a bunch of stuff?
To be defeated by such a simple trick?
The rat.
You weren't defeated by a trick! You were defeated by your own cockiness!
He said cock.
You're already polishing the victory medallion instead of concentrating on the puzzle!
That's not true. I was...
Hear ye! Hear ye! It is time for the awarding of the prizes. The silver medallion for second place is awarded to Griff of the Fox tribe. And the first prize of the gold medallion goes to Scory of the Rat tribe.
Is this supposed to be like chess? It looks like a chessboard, but it isn't chess.
Winners. Now everyone, enjoy the fair!
Wait, is fair spelled with an E? I'm gonna take the medallion.
Riff.
Heck.
You won! You got
won?
the silver medallion for second place.
It's not first place. I should have won first place. I was too busy thinking about the prize instead of the puzzle. I should have...
Attention, everyone. By authority of the Forest King, I hereby declare this fair officially closed.
What? What is the meaning of this?
The Orb of Storms has been stolen from its resting place.
Orb of Storms. This is most distressing.
Until the orb has been returned, everyone is confined to their homes while a full investigation is conducted.
Confined? Boars cannot be confined. We go where we want. We do what we want.
Including perhaps stealing the Orb of Storms?
Boars do not steal. Why would we steal it?
The orb predicts storms.
Oh, yeah.
Storms bring rain. Rain brings mud. And who likes mud better than anything? Boars.
Bah! If we had wanted the orb, we would have just walked in boldly and taken it. No, Elk, we are not thieves. We do not sneak around and steal like the fox.
Hey.
Hey!
Quiet. Or is there something you'd like to tell us?
What, us? Don't be
Just that
racist.
foxes don't always steal. Some of us have never stolen anything.
Confess, Fox. Tell us where you were last evening just before sundown.
I camped in the woods overnight on my way here.
And I suppose someone saw you and can confirm this?
I can. I was with him the whole time.
Ha! First one fox lies, and then the other fox does, by saying the first one was telling the truth. We boars want the orb returned. As much as I hate to admit, there is truth in what the elk captain has said. Without the orb, we will not know when the rains will come. We will not know when to prepare the mud baths. All this makes the boars very mad. We want answers now. And morphs without answers will get hurt.
Are we called
Are you
morphs?
threatening us?
Boars will hurt. Boars will hurt all. Boars want the orb back now!
Very well, Captain. I'll deal with this. Under the authority granted me by the Forest King, I arrest you both for the theft of...
But you can't do that.
So this
We
is
haven't
what's like
stolen
being
anything.
a minority.
I'm afraid I'll have to hold the two of you in custody until this puzzle is solved.
A puzzle?
You say this is a puzzle? Then I'm the last person you want to arrest.
What do you mean?
Oh, so let's get the rat
See
guy.
this medallion?
He's first
This
place.
is for second place in the puzzle-solving contest. If anyone can find the Orb of Storms and bring it back
I mean, it's
to
not
you,
exactly a
it's me.
puzzle-solving contest.
Well then, Fox, I suppose it is up to you after all.
Very well. You have until the next new moon to find the orb.
Okay, see you then. Come on, Reen.
However,
Which is what?
just to make sure that you
One day
return,
to a month?
I will send one of my warriors along with you. Lieutenant Ia, please step forward. Lieutenant Ia, you will accompany them on their quest. Aid them wherever and whenever you can. But if they try to escape or refuse to return, your orders are to use whatever force is necessary to return them to us to stand trial. Is that perfectly clear, Lieutenant?
Yes, my captain.
Wait! Boars do not trust foxes. Boars do not trust elk. Both are weak fools. I will send along a true warrior, one who will get the job done.
So is he lying at that part?
Hawk, go with them. Find this orb.
Because he calls him a
If they
true
are
warrior,
lying,
but...
kill them. If they try to escape, kill them. If you suspect treachery, kill them. If they do not find the orb, kill them.
What about if we snore too loudly?
Riff!
Maybe I won't wait. Maybe I'll kill them now.
Enough.
But it's
Now
like
go.
his...
Remember, you have only
He's supposed to
until the
join
next
us
new moon
because
to
he
complete your quest.
got drunk during some time.
Wait. I do not trust you most of all, young fox. So, to make sure you come back, we will keep your little friend.
Ow! Riff!
Reen!
Remember, if you return by the next new moon, your friend will be released unharmed. If you don't return by then, why, I'll just have me a new pelt for my wall.
Do you guys actually do that?
Now go!
Reen!
I know that's supposed to be a threat, but
Green.
still.
I suggest you concentrate on completing your task. Remember, you have only until...
The next new moon. You don't have to remind me. I'll be here, and I'll have the orb with me.
Yeah.
I hope that you do. Lieutenant Ia, you're in charge. Carry on and Godspeed.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, my new friends, our quest lies ahead. Let us not keep it waiting.
Okay, so I remember when I first played this, I was like, well, let's go to... Like, the orb would have to be in the castle, so let's go to the castle, but it was the castle of the boars, and then, like, I went to a village, and then got lost in a maze kind of thing with the rats, and then I found where the orb used to be, but then I needed an apple, but then I found where the elk people were, so let's see. The first thing is, leave the tent, then walk around and talk to everyone you find. Visit the money changer. This tent is in the northwest. Okay, I guess we talked to everybody. Like the racist elk? Ram. What do I do? Talk to?
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
If it isn't the fox that closed down the fair and ruined my vacation, would I mind if you asked me a few questions? Of course not. You may waste all of my time if you wish.
Oh, good.
Would you tell me...
What I was doing at the time of the theft? Of course, I was butting heads with one of the other fairgoers.
You were having an argument with him?
I didn't say I was arguing with him. I said we were butting heads.
We're rams, that's what we do.
Who do you think might have stolen the orb?
I think it was the rats. No, on second thought, I think it was the bears. However, it could have been the dogs. My vote, however, is with one of those crafty foxes. Oh,
Racism.
The fingers seem to be pointing to them, and to one in particular. And I have seen no evidence to the contrary. Have you?
Do you have any idea why someone might have wanted to steal the orb?
Something that predicts the weather, tells us the seasons, something upon which
Wait,
our
you can't tell
entire
the seasons?
agricultural existence depends? I can't possibly imagine why anyone would want to steal that old thing. Perhaps to make into a necklace? What do you think?
I mean, having the ability to do short-term weather is useful. Though when it comes to, like, would it be able to tell long-term weather, like whether the coming summer is going to be particularly hot or not? That could be useful.
What do you know about these orbs?
Only two things.
There's multiple
One,
orbs?
they are round, hence the name Orb.
Huh.
Two, the theft of one has caused the complete ruination of my vacation at this fair. That is all I know about them, and that is all I want to know about them.
Did they have vacations in the past? You know, besides for maybe lords and stuff like that? Like somebody would go somewhere and do a thing?
Can you give me any advice in looking for the missing orb?
Yes, I can. I suggest you take the longest, most difficult route available. Don't forget to stop occasionally and bang your head with a large rock or other blunt instrument. Bury your face in a hill of red ants whenever you can. And if you should run across any rams that might be on holiday, don't forget to take time out and totally ruin it for them.
For some reason, I felt like that could be a thing where it's like, hey, if you bang a rock against a thing, it would,
Thank
you know.
you for...
Farewell, young fox. If we never meet again, it will be too soon.
Where it would be like, hey, banging...
Hey, a ram. Butting heads? Sore head? That's pretty good.
Oh, I thought he was finished. Or we were finished. No, there was somebody over here?
Excuse me, my good lady. but
Stoked.
My companions and I are in search of the Orb of Storms.
The orb? Go on.
Perhaps you could tell us where you were evening last.
I was in my wagon, preparing my sculptures for today's sale. They are quite beautiful, are they not?
Is there anyone who could vouch for your whereabouts?
I'm afraid not. No one saw me from early yesterday evening until today.
It's kind of funny. It's like, I'm good at solving puzzles. First thing to do, just chat to everybody. Basically doing, what is it called, beat work for police?
Can you tell me who might have stolen the orb?
Someone very clever. I understand the orbs are heavily guarded. In order for someone to steal one, he would have to be very clever indeed, or be someone that even the guards would not suspect.
Good point.
What would you do with such an orb if you had it in your possession?
I'd try to take it apart, find out how it worked. What a feat of engineering! What skill that would take!
What do you know of these orbs?
I know they contain the secrets of nature itself. I do not understand how they work. It has been my fondest wish to be able to take one apart and look inside for myself. Perhaps someday.
How many are there, anyways?
Do you have any advice to help us on our quest?
I cannot help you find the orb, but once you do, I suggest you learn all you can about it. Then bring your knowledge to me, and I'll see if I can make another. Together, we could become very rich.
Thank you for your time, friend Parrot. I must be off.
Don't worry, I will anxiously await your return.
Again, I am like, oh, they're probably finished, but then, nope. I really hope that this walkthrough has an easy way of getting through that rat maze, because, good gosh, that was a huge pain in the arse. Leggies. There's a rat somewhere. I'm not sure if they have a set path that they walk around or if they just kind of walk around randomly, you know? Nope, there's a guy there. Nope, that's the ram. We'll talk to the lady who is just absolutely wanting to get into our pants.
Ah, you wish to have your fortune told. What is your name?
My name is Riff, and I come here seeking information.
Information is my business.
Not
Business
information about
good.
myself, but rather about the Orb of Storms.
Who are you facing?
So you are the one sent to seek the orb. Bid your friends wait elsewhere, and I will supply the information you seek.
Now then, about the Orb of Storms.
Patience, my handsome friend. First, let me see your palm. Interesting. You may now ask your question.
It's black.
I suppose you were in your booth last evening telling fortunes?
Now, who is telling fortunes? I was here, Kittling, all evening.
What's Kittling again?
Perhaps you could look into your crystal and tell me who did this deed.
Very well. I can see forms, many forms, but I cannot make them out. I sense great power. Your quest will be a most dangerous one.
So I don't know, maybe the king? One of them? Or it could be humans.
For what purpose was the orb stolen?
If the thief would sell information on the seasons and weather to other tribes, it would make him very rich indeed.
So is information like free to everyone or what? Also eat?
What do you know of the orbs?
I know that the Orb of Storms is but one of several. I also know that all of the orbs are somehow linked to a great intelligence from which their powers are derived.
And what is the source of this great intelligence?
That is a mystery that died with the humans.
What advice can you give me on my quest?
I suggest you examine the scene of the crime. You may find other pieces to your puzzle there.
You mean journey to the sanctuary of the Orb of Storms?
Why didn't I think of that?
Yes, there you will find the old one, Elara. She may help you, but first you must convince her that your heart is true.
Heart as true as in getting the
Then I shall
royal
be on my way. Thank you for your
thingamajigger.
help and counsel.
Will you not tarry a while longer? Perhaps a soft bed will rest and refresh you for your journey.
My friend is being held prisoner. Until she is free, there will be no rest for me.
I see.
Remember, rest is work,
Then
though.
off with you, handsome one. May fortune smile upon you.
So you know why she wanted to give you her bed. Ha ha. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Drink. Get absolutely plastered. Kind of like me at that one Renaissance Festival. Though granted, I wasn't at the
Excuse
Renaissance
me,
Festival,
friend.
but in the
Could we ask you
fairgrounds.
some questions?
Time is money, my friend. If you want one, it will cost you the other.
But we have very little money.
Granted.
And we will need it for our quest to find the Orb of
Didn't
Storms.
black out during those days.
Sorry, friend. Like I said, no dime, no time.
No
Bye
dime,
now.
no time.
Perhaps keeping your head attached to your body has some value to you.
Yes, it certainly does.
Stout.
Now then, what were you doing last night when the orb was stolen?
I was playing dominoes out behind one of the tents. Honest, I was there all evening.
And others can vouch for that fact?
Sure, plenty of people saw me.
Do you know of anyone who might have stolen the orb?
Are you joking? I know plenty of people who might have stolen it, but I don't know of anyone who did steal it, and that's the truth.
You seem to associate with a fairly unsavory lot. Have you heard any rumors among your companions?
Not a thing. Most of the people I know are into petty theft. Nothing as big as an orb.
Need to be high
But
crimes
the orb
and
is
treason.
quite valuable. You and your friends have every motive for stealing it.
Suppose I did steal the orb. What would I do with it? You can't fence something like that. No,
Probably not.
stealing the orb is way out of my league.
What do you know about the orb?
No more than anyone else. It's the orb that predicts the weather and tells when to plant the crops. It's been around since the time of man. That's all I know. Honest.
Honest.
Do you have any advice for us on our search?
This thing is big. It's much too big a job for one person.
You mean one person could not have stolen it?
One person might have stolen it, but it would take a whole syndicate to either use it or get rid of it. Whoever made off with it is bound to have some really powerful contacts.
Well, my friend,
I wonder if we
you run
have to do
across
this
any
or if it's just, you know,
information,
useful.
We would be most grateful if you would share it with us.
And if you don't let us know, it will make me most displeased. Do we understand each other?
We most certainly do. If I hear of anything, you'll be the first to know.
See that we are. Farewell.
I guess I might loosely look at the, wiki walkthrough. Wiki walk. Though definitely if there's a way to get through the rat maze, that would be easier, that would be most great. Talk to Bear Merchant.
Pardon me, my friend. I'm conducting an
Oh.
investigation. Would you mind answering a few questions for me?
You wanna ask me questions? I'm not
Okay.
very good at answering questions, but I'll try.
I have a good brain.
Where were you last night?
I know this one, and don't tell me. Let me think.
Mr. Bear.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Last night, today I'm here. Oh yeah, last night I was here too. I was getting my wares ready to sell.
I'm high.
And what exactly is it that you sell?
Sweets, fruit on a stick, honey on a stick, honeyed fruits on a stick. If it's sweet and will fit on a stick, I'll sell it.
Sticks.
Who do you think might have stolen the Orb of Storms?
That's a hard one. Who stole the orb? Let's see. I think it was the thief.
The thief?
That's right. If you find the thief, you'll have the person who stole the orb.
You ain't wrong.
Why do you think someone, the thief, might have stolen the orb?
Maybe it was pretty. Maybe it tasted good.
Eh.
Maybe it was fun to roll around and play with.
What do you know about the Orb of Storms?
It's been stolen.
I know it's been stolen. I just don't know by whom.
I'll bet it was that thief you were talking about.
I didn't say there was a thief. You did.
There wasn't a thief? That's good. It'd be awful if someone stole one of those orbs.
What advice would you give in searching for the orb?
Let's see. Take some warm clothes, especially your mittens, and a warm hat. And don't forget your galoshes. Always be polite and say, please, And thank you.
What's that?
What's what?
I believe I heard someone calling me.
I don't hear.
Thank you so much for your time and trouble, Mr. Bear.
And don't take any wooden nickels.
I guess that's one of those Depression era things. You know, because people would buy coins or something like that. Oh, I can just hold the mouse down and do that. That's a bit more convenient. I might have done that when I did the quick look. Eat. I know there's like some old ladies somewhere. Ooh, there's that guy. Talk to... Boom. Stop moving.
Good day to you, sir.
Forced to pack up and move out before my wares are sold. This is not a good day, sir.
I thought everybody was told to stay in place.
Would you be so kind as to tell me where you were evening last?
I was working my booth, trying to make a meager living. I am a merchant. Where else would I be?
And what is it you sell around here?
I am a bookseller.
Can you think of anyone who would want to steal the Orb of Storms?
The orb is very valuable to many races. It could have been anyone here. It could have been no one here.
Why would anyone steal the orb?
The orb has great value. It could be used by many races.
How would you use it?
I am a merchant. If I had such an orb, I would sell it to the highest bidder. Then I could retire and live the rest of my days in luxury.
What do you know of these orbs?
I only know that they came from the time before, when man walked the earth. I do not know how they were made, nor how they came to contain their powers.
Can you offer me any advice for my quest?
Trust no one, not even your traveling companions. Sleep lightly. Watch your back at all times, and should you obtain the orb's return, get rid of it as quickly as you can, or it will become a curse upon your life.
Thank you for your time and trouble, good sir. You have been most helpful.
I wonder how many of these things are, like, actually foretelling of events that's going to happen later in the game, or if it's just people's opinion, you know? Did right-click does anything? No. Old lady.
Excuse me, my good woman, but could I trouble you long enough to ask you a few questions?
Oh, very well. Ask your questions, but make them brief.
I'm an old lady talking old lady.
Where were you
like.
last night, just after dusk?
Where I was and what I was doing is none of your business.
Do you have any suspicions as to who may have stolen the Orb of Storms?
There are plenty around here who would be mean enough to do it. I wouldn't put it past any of them.
Especially a fox.
Can you suggest why someone might have stolen the orb?
Because people are mean. They're just plain mean. The minute you get anything nice, someone is going to come along and steal it from you. It's always been that way, and that's the way it'll always be.
Someone really hecked her over.
Do you have any information about the stolen orb?
Now, do I look like the type of person who would have information about those silly orbs?
I wonder how much
place so much importance on these orbs.
fan art there is of this game.
For themselves. Know what I mean?
Could you offer me any advice on my search?
The only advice I have is not to take any advice from anybody. They don't know what they're talking about. They'll just try to steal from you, or cheat you, or get whatever you've got. People are like that.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I must be off. Thank you so much for your time and wisdom, my good woman. It has truly been a pleasure talking to you.
Well, thank you, young man. It was nice to talk to you, too. Such a polite young man. Good luck to you and your companions.
Very polite.
Just you be careful. There's so much meanness out there, you know.
Yes, ma'am. Fare you well.
I hope that this game has a, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, I was supposed to talk to this. Oh, okay.
Good day to you.
If it's gonna be one of those things where
Friend Mole, I was wondering.
there's an actual...
If I can exchange your currency, what would be your pleasure?
if there's going to be an actual useful thing where it's like, hey, this person sold it for power, money, etc., or if it's going to be one of those silly kids things where it's like, well, I was doing something, and there's like, oh, this is a pretty orb, I'll take it, and, you know, that you might see in, I don't know, kid shows.
We are seeking information. We are investigating the disappearance of the Orb of Storms.
So, you are the ones who have ruined the fair. Be gone! I have nothing to say to you.
Then you have no knowledge of the orb's disappearance?
I have no knowledge of anything. Now leave me alone.
Too bad we didn't ask for the authority of the king just right off the bat to be like, hey, he's charged me to do it. And I've got 2 companions from... I'm not sure if it's different kingdoms or if it's the same kingdom but different fiefs or whatever, you know?
Tell us what you know about the orb.
I told you, I know nothing. Now be gone.
Tell us what you know.
I told, now be gone.
What's with that?
Have you noticed any large amounts of money changing hands of late?
No, and if I had, I wouldn't tell you. The only hands I care about are mine. And since there is no money to be changed here, I'll bid you adieu. Adieu!
Can't one of you guys, tell him to, you know... Accuse.
I see I will have to try a different approach with this one. It seems that of all the people at this fair, you are the one who would have the most to gain by the theft of the orb.
I've watched Perot a lot. She just accused everyone.
What would I have to gain?
A thing of such value would surely bring a good price. And a money changer would be the first to whom the thief would go to ransom the prize. Tell us what you know, or we will turn you over to the authorities.
You can do nothing. You have no evidence. You have no proof.
This is a kingdom.
All you have are wild accusations. Now, go away. You waste my time.
This is a kingdom. They accused me of stuff without any evidence besides you be Fox.
We have very little money. Can you help us?
That depends on what you have of value.
I guess a medallion?
Nothing.
Accept my silver medallion.
Ah, silver. I'll give you 20 credits for it.
My medallion is not for sale.
20 credits is the best I can do. Take it or leave it.
You don't understand. A friend once told me that I should be proud of this medallion. It is for her that I wear it.
Very well, my sentimental young friend.
Do I agree to sell it? Let's see. Leave tent, walk around, talk to everyone you find, visit the money changer. His tent is along the northwest of the field. Sell him the metal for 15 credits? Okay, I mean, it's in the walkthrough.
I have decided to take you up on your offer.
And what offer is that?
You offered to buy my medallion.
But you said you weren't going to sell it for the sake of your girlfriend.
It is for her sake that I now sell it.
Money people.
May I see the medallion?
Indeed you may. It is pure silver.
So I see. Very nice, indeed. I will give you 15 credits for it.
15 credits? You said you would give me 20 when I asked before.
That was before. It has gone from a seller's market to a buyer's market. 15 is my final offer. Take it or leave it.
Why, you...
Keep him away from me, or you shall get nothing.
Patience, friend Doc. We cannot harm him.
This is no more
it's
than
a kingdom.
highway robbery.
It is only the law of supply and demand, and in this case, I have the supply and you have the demand. Now come, let us either strike a bargain or be on your way.
Well, it says accept the bargain, so accept the bargain.
It is a poor bargain at best, but one I am forced to accept.
I don't
Very
know why,
well,
but
I accept
sure.
your terms.
But Riff!
We have no more time for arguments, friend Doc. We must do what we must do.
There you are, young fox. Count it if you wish. Do come again, won't you? I look forward to our next transaction.
So wait, was it my girlfriend? I think it was.
We are invest.
So, you are the ones who have Be gone!
Okay.
Then you Fine then.
And don't come back!
I made you money, in a way. Okay, let's see. How are we on time? We're a bit over time, but that's fine. Leave fair. I mean, I think I've talked to everybody. Might as well take one cursory look around. Looky-loo. Don't know why we need money, but okay. Don't worry, we're a fox. We'll just steal it back. Also, he had like piles of gold coins. Where did he get silver coins? I know, being all silly and nitpicky, but what's a wolf gonna do wolf? We're known for two things. Being strong, dommy guys, or being bottoms. Ooh. I know, contradictory, but still. So much yiff. I mean, I guess that's everyone. I know, there isn't an overmap. I wonder why the save icon's flashing. Has it always been like that, or what? Because, like, castle. This is where I thought the king was, but no. It's like, here's the king, here's some village, here's the sanctuary, which the orb was. The forest is where the king lives, and the cave is where the... Is he the rat king, or is he just the lead rat? Oh yeah, and there's just a house that we never actually went to. Is there any other place? I guess not.
Wow! Look at the size of those knockers.
Indeed. Let us hope those inside are responsive to our inquiries.
I don't care as long as they answer our questions.
It's weird that it's like, hey, you click open to open this, and it's like, why didn't we just do that? Also, we could just walk around. It's not like there's a... Like, what's the point of those gates unless it's just kind of ceremonially? Wait, I have to open the gate? Old games. So, can we talk to people?
Where is my cup? Has anyone seen my cup?
I think we pick up a cup at some point. Though, to save us just a wee bit of time, let's see if there's anything to do while we're walking our way there. Head inside, open the small door, then go away through the sanctuary and open it. Go to the big orb temple, talk to somebody. Forest King.
I've been warned about your kind. Stay away.
Well, we are foxes, and they are a rabbit. Well, I'm a fox and they're a rabbit, so fair point, I guess. Though it is kind of weird that this game is like, hey, you do this and then you do that, because like you go here to the thing. It's not like I do everything here, but as far as I know, I might, you know, for all memories, like do everything that I can. Well, I can, you know.
What do you want?
We seek Elara, matron of the orb.
You have found her. Identify yourselves.
My name is Riff. These are my companions. Ia, lieutenant of the Forest King, and Sergeant Ak of the Boar Guard.
Okay, so I guess it's one kingdom?
We have come to find the Orb of Storms.
For what purpose?
To return it here.
How do I know you're not planning to keep it for yourself?
I mean, I'm doing under these things.
You have my word of honor.
And what do I know of your honor? There are rumors that the orb was stolen by a fox.
Racism.
How do I know that you are not the thief himself?
There is no evidence of my guilt, only the prejudice of small minds. If I were in possession of the orb, why would I return?
Perhaps to see what else you can steal?
But
Racism.
Enough! The Orb of Storms was in my care and now it is gone. I will not risk further desecration by allowing outsiders to poke their noses around this sanctuary. Leave at once.
Wait! I represent your great friend, the Forest King. Does that mean nothing to you?
Our friendship means a great deal. But how do I know you represent
He's the lieutenant!
Do I not wear the uniform of the Elk Guard?
Anyone can wear a uniform.
Don't we have sigils
Bring
or
me a
something?
token of authority from the king himself, and you shall have my cooperation in conducting your investigation.
What shall the token be?
The king will know.
But our time is short. We have only until the next new moon to return the orb.
Well, get fucked.
Then I suggest you make haste. Now go. Go!
Go!
Return when you have the token.
Can we do the look, don't touch? Or does she just tell us no?
Look, don't touch.
It's definitely a thing that our parents would tell us as kids. Hold on a sec. I'm not sure if it's allergies or something like that. Like, there's lots of pollen, but I've never really had allergies. Just, I don't know, my throat just gets all... But, oh, there's a cup. Pick up. Cup. Why is that important? Don't know. But I guess while we're here...
It's locked.
Oh, that's why. Because I was like, oh, well, we will just go over there and do something with the berries and the footprint, but I guess we can't go in there because we're not allowed in the sanctuary. Now, if you guys can stay still for one moment.
Where is my...
Okay, just stay still. Please stay still.
Thank you. You are so very kind. Unfortunately, I have nothing for you. Goodbye.
Okay. I guess we'd be off then. Now to go to the Forest King to get an apple because... Raisins. Also, how long did we play this game?
Home at last. Every time I stand at this hallowed gate, I am in awe of what lies within.
You mean the tree?
Trees, flowers, streams, fish, an abundance of food. What more could anyone ask?
Do you guys eat fish?
Of course.
The writ of authority will suffice for me.
I guess we did spend quite a lot of time interviewing people, unlike when I did the quick look.
Your Majesty, we are most grateful for this audience.
How may I be of service to you?
Do kings say service?
In our investigation, we sought to explore the sanctuary of the orb. We were, however, stopped by Alara, matron of the sanctuary.
Yeah, she won't let us in unless you say so.
What the Boar Guard means is that she requires a token of authority before she will grant us admittance.
Isn't that what I said?
Alara is wise. There is no one more qualified to guard the orb than she. And of all of us who feel its loss, it is she who feels it most deeply. Here, take this to her. This will convince her of your authority.
Good thing they,
Apple?
trust me with
That's
golden apples and
This
stuff.
apple will speak volumes. Now go. Your quest will be an arduous one, and time is of the essence if war with the boar is to be avoided.
Like, it's...
We are in your debt, Your Majesty.
This is definitely one of those things where it's silly kid stuff, I guess, maybe, or that it's oversimplified, where it's like, well, there's war because somebody stole a thing. There's no reason for either to steal it, but, you know, war is gonna happen. Anyways, while we're here.
What? Is there something more to be said?
Yeah, beg for mercy.
I ask your mercy, mighty king. I have been wrongly accused of the theft.
I am well aware of your predicament. However, the orb must be found if war with the boar is to be avoided. Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if the boar are the ones who stole it.
The boars have stolen nothing. We do not want war.
Perhaps your people do not, but your leaders most certainly do.
That's a
Ain't
lie.
it like that?
Your Majesty, if we do not succeed, many innocent people will die. Is this justice?
If you cannot find the orb, we will be unable to plant crops and grow food. Is that justice?
Don't
It will
you
turn
know how to
tribe
plant
against
crops?
tribe, neighbor against neighbor. There will be war. Is that justice? If the orb falls into the wrong hands, it will be used to blackmail all of us. Is that justice?
Isn't there
Your Majesty,
multiple orbs?
The theft of the orb demands blood. Yours or someone else's.
our search has come to a standstill, Your Majesty. I have come to ask your advice.
Very well. I shall give it to you. Get back out there and keep looking. And don't come back until you have news of the orb.
Wow, that's
Your
some pretty good
Majesty.
advice.
Say no more, Fox. You try my patience. Now be gone. I have no more to say to you.
I'm busy sitting here. Oh, and one more thing.
What? Is there something?
I didn't steal the orb. I really
Just
didn't.
might as well.
Then let truth be your sword, and honor be your shield, and you shall have nothing to fear.
Fair enough, I guess.
Good
I mean,
day
not
to you,
really,
Your
but
Majesty.
still.
Go in peace, and hurry, my children. Hurry.
Or I'll execute you. So, would it be back to the sanctuary? We're gonna be calling it soon. Forest, yeah, back to the sanctuary. Do. My throat. I lost my voice. Oh well. It's not like I've been talking a lot though. Maybe I just need more coffee. Oh yeah. It's been about almost 50 minutes, which is an entire Let's Play-ish and a half. Why have gates when people can just walk around up there? Yeah, I don't know. Hey, yeah. End of this Let's Play. Cause there's gonna be another one eventually. Ain't it? So, please comment, cause I like comments. Damn what you like, dislike, tips, tricks otherwise. If you like me, YouTube, and like see it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the separate grow. And please remember to spay new your animal woos to help control the pet population. And yeah, if you want to play this game, it's on Steam. Cheap price, I think. Can I click out of this and everything be cool? I guess we'll do Dark 1 or something. Does save us, like, just doing this, it saves us having to be like, I'm gonna lost out of Rick, what do we get there? Then I'm gonna look on the wiki to be like, hey, is there a path to get through this place? I don't know. Well, anyways, thanks, and see ya.